God, Mountcastle's been incredible. 9 RBIs last night, tied a Orioles franchise record. It's been incredible. What kind of season are we predicting for Mountie? I think you tweeted out you want to see him in the home run derby, or it's all a sham. But I mean, that's another guy I don't ever want to see not wear an Orioles uniform.
Yeah, I mean, I love the guy. He's been fantastic. I mean, just the hottest hit. I was talking to someone with the team today and was like, he just looks so locked in. And he said, I noticed it early in spring. He's just super locked in, and it just continued. And again, it's like, I feel like he's gotten off to slow starts in the past. So it's good to see him again get off to the start. And I said it last night, like, I'm not surprised by his power because we know that he can just hit the hell out of the ball. But yeah, I mean, last night I didn't even realize he had 9 RBIs until like I got a bunch of texts after the grand slam. 9 RBIs, and I was like, the team has 12. Like, what do you mean 9 RBIs? And then I was like, oh, like Mountcastle does. Holy crap, yeah. So yeah, I mean, he's been hitting the hell out of the ball, and I mean, he has that power where I'd like to see him in the home run derby and park some 440, 450, 60. So yeah, I love it. He's a great guy too. He's having a lot of fun with the All-Time Low walk-up song, stuff like that. I know he's with Jack Baccarat from All-Time Low before the game tonight, so that was cool. And they got a picture of them on the field, and so yeah, it's awesome to see him performing and doing well because, like you said, we've seen he's had streaks where he's broken out and then he's kind of slumped, which again is going to happen, but it's just nice to see him get this start and just keep hot. And again, I mean, going into today, he was tied for the league and the lead in home runs and RBIs. So you want to see it.
He absolutely launched that grand slam like a mile over that like push back left field wall. I feel like I haven't heard anybody complaining about that wall in a while. Have we just become like normalized to it being a gigantic left field?
I mean, Monday people were complaining about it because they got 2 taken away. Austin had 1 taken away, and then Adley had 1 taken away too, where they would have been home runs with the old one. Again, I'm fine with it. I think it works to our advantage more times than it doesn't. Again, you're gonna lose some home runs. You are, but again, so are the other teams. So again, it's like if we're keeping the ball in the yard and we're pitching, that's great. Again, I mean, if the Orioles weren't hitting any home runs at all, then it's like, oh yeah, this sucks. But Ryan Mountcastle is very strong. He does not have to worry about the wall. Like I'm pissed at in the past, but it's like there's been a lot of times where again, the ball last night was 40 feet over the wall. Like he's strong enough to not have a world about it. So people are still complaining. I get it, but again, you got to learn to live with it because again, if it's going to help the team, it's very good. So I'm perfectly okay with it. I'm still fine with it. And again, I was driving that the bus last year, like, guys, it's going to work. It's going to be fine. And again, I feel like it eventually came around and helped us out more than it hurt. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I guess I haven't seen it in person. I feel like if I was there and I'm like, all right, it was a wall scraper, we could have had 3 runs off of that. Yeah, I feel like that maybe it would change the conversation or the tone a little bit. But yeah, I think like most things with time, it just becomes like an everyday, like it's not even that big of a deal, especially when Mountie can just put it 50 feet past it just on a whim.